All right, both men make weight. Both men are ready to go. Before I get into who I see winning this fight, hit the thumbs up, sub notification bell. That we get updated when I drop the newest content like this. With that being said, let's get into the prediction. Look, straight off the top, I'm not even going to say anymore. I got Beterbiev winning this fight, although Joe Smith is very dangerous for him. Very dangerous. Now, I want to say this disclaimer real fast. To the casual fan who doesn't watch boxing, who doesn't like boxing, this is the fight to watch. This is a fight built for casuals because I don't want to say neither guy is a high-level boxer because Beterbiev is extremely high-level in his aggression. However, neither one of these guys are going to be on the back foot. They're not going to be relying on the jab to keep somebody at bay. They're going to be going at each other, going for the knockout. That's just what's going to happen. That's how this fight's going to go. So for a fan-friendly style fight, for a casual who doesn't really like the nuances to boxing like myself would or other diehard boxing fans, this is the fight for them to watch because somebody's getting knocked out in this fight. Now, I will say this. Joe Smith is 100% hard. The dude will go from the beginning to the end, and he's not going to stop until you stop him, if you can stop him. He got outclassed by Bevel. Now we're going to see how he does against the other top guy in Beterbiev, because those have always been the top two light heavyweights. It's always been Bevel or Beterbiev. Who's better? Joe Smith's just in the mix as another guy with a belt, unless he can prove himself in this fight. Again, hard for days. So if Beterbiev gets tired, being that he's 37 years old, there's a possibility that Joe Smith could hit him down the stretch because Joe Smith also has a lot of power. And he doesn't just come with singular shots. He comes with punches and bunches, and it's a nonstop aggression. So again, Beterbiev cannot get tired in this fight because if he does, it's over. Because unlike Bivol, Beterbiev's not going to be on the back foot. He's not going to be doing fancy footwork to get out of the way of the shots. While he does have a good defense, it's nowhere near on the levels of, say, a Shakur Stevenson. Nowhere near on the levels of, say, a Devin Haney, Andrade, etc. He's just not that type of defensively sound as a fighter because he's too come forward. Now, what more than likely will happen is because of the aggression that Joe Smith comes with, he is going to get broken by the power of Artur Beterbiev. Beterbiev is going to get off shots on him. And while Joe Smith is tough and while Joe Smith will be able to take the beginning onslaught, no matter how much heart you have, no matter how much drive you have in your mind, eventually the body will break down when the mind or the heart doesn't want it to. And that's what I see happening in this fight. I think Beterbiev is going to be too big, too strong, most of all, too strong, and Joe Smith doesn't come with enough technicality to his style of fighting that's going to help him from being evasive and getting out of the way of the shots that Beterbiev is going to come at him with. So, how long this fight goes, I have no idea. Joe Smith's, like I said, got a lot of heart. I think you're really going to have to take the fight out of his body because you're not going to take the fight out of him. So I could see this fight going mid rounds. I could see it making it to the later mid rounds, maybe 7, 8 at the latest. But I think he gets broken down no more than 8. I don't think Joe Smith will make it past 8. But again, we have seen Beterbiev hurt. We have seen him stumbled. We have seen him dazed, stunned, etc. We have seen this. And Joe Smith is no joke. I just don't think Joe Smith has the technical abilities to be able to get off his shots without getting caught. And when he gets caught, I think Beterbiev does much more damage per blow, per shot, than what Joe Smith can output. And because he's going to be taking more than he's going to be giving out, and I don't think Beterbiev is going to crack after just a couple of shots here or there, I got to give it to Beterbiev. And like I said, I think more than likely he's going to knock Joe Smith out. And when the knockout comes, it may be a devastating knockout because he's going to get hit a lot, a whole lot. That's my prediction. On the flip side of the coin, I will say this. There is that possibility that We see it all too often with guys who are full of power, who are knockout artists, who blow through guys. When the same type of damage is put back on them, when they have to eat the same type of shots, they break. It could be a possibility that Beterbiev may not have the chance to sustain the damage that Joe Smith could do to him. If that be the case, I can see Joe Smith winning by knockout. But either way this fight goes, it's going to be a knockout. I don't see it going the distance. I don't see it going to decision. I don't see it being controversial because these dudes are just too aggressive, too come forward, and too much power. So, again, it's not out of the world of possibilities that Joe Smith could get the knockout. I just find that very unlikely. And I think Beterbiev is the likely one to do it. So again, if I was going to make a true round prediction, which I don't like to do on knockouts because it's very hard to call the rounds that people get knocked out in, I'm looking for a first round, filling out. Second round, Joe Smith gets hurt a little bit. I'm going to say I want to lean on fifth hard for knockout, but sixth round it could be. Do I want to say fifth? See, guys, I'm contemplating in my mind right now as y'all hear me thinking out loud. This is going to be a fifth round or sixth round knockout for Beterbiev. I'm going to go with, like, my mind, I should say this. My heart is telling me, my muscle fibers are saying, my tongue is trying to get out fifth round, but my mind is saying, Joe Smith's tough. He'll probably make it to the sixth. But F it, we're going to go with my heart on this one. Fifth round knockout, Beterbiev. Devastating knockout is what I see, and that's how I see it. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below.